Well, welcome back to our third and final game of the day. It's Samuel Whitbread Academy. Mullets are definitely in fashion. That was a hairdresser saying that for sure. So,
yeah, I think it's definitely a rugby thing. Starts over in Australia, New Zealand.
And comes back here. And a couple of meters made by Nahani. Emmanuel, the captain. Pause on the dial. Up to right. Now with Doraisamy. And it's Deans that takes the hit in. That was fun. And here comes St Ledger. Doraisamy pops it away, and Matthews again finding his feet. Millwood goes left, and Doraisamy doesn't have any space. Good hit from his opposite number, Green, and St Ambrose big nudge downfield. That's a smart kick, and good scrum from Whitbread. They come to the near side and into the hands of Doraisamy. And that's a great kick, very clever.
Yeah, it makes it very tricky to exit when you're so close to your own line.
By Markham. Markham gets it away to Doraisamy, who is shunted backwards in a double hit by St Ambrose. Well read in defence.
Yes.
Might have the numbers over. Doraisamy cuts, steps, scragged to the floor by Finn. And that is a St Ambrose ball. It isn't. Knocked on by Deans. The idea was right. Nice inside line.
Yeah, I was just thinking they need a couple of. They're doing really well to draw the defenders in. They just need someone on that shoulder for a tiny little tip pass, and there's gaps. There's gaps forming all over.
Luthering behind the scrum here, but again it's against the head. Doraisamy spins it wide to Radner. Radner streaking forward into the St Ambrose half. Looking for their second score. Hart can't quite get there this time. The momentum, Doraisamy with Deans on the inside line this time, and he makes no mistake on the second time of asking. Kieran Deans with the second score for Samuel Whitbread Academy.
He's also been really impressive so far. He's popping up out of nowhere, offering these little inside lines. He's been really aggressive both in attack and defence. I'm pretty sure it was him who made that massive tackle. Really, really impressed with him so far. His work rate has been unbelievable.
Well, they tried, didn't they? And when they finally got that quick ball away from the breakdown, so difficult to stop. And that 10-12 combination, Doraisamy and points to nil against St Ambrose College. Semi-final, the winner will head to Twickenham in 12 days to play Old Swinford Hospital. And well, this was the first try that was a bit of a walkover. It was too easy, really.
Yeah, as I say, I think maybe there's a bit of miscommunication in the defence, but a great try. A little bit easy, but you've got to execute it still. So,
well, points mean prizes. You've got to take the easy ones. Well, this the second. It was from a period of sustained pressure, but they delivered well.
Yeah, again, it's a great read to see that both defenders are drifting out, and that if you have that inside line and they're cutting straight, you're never going to be able to make that tackle. That's a brilliant read and a brilliant line.
Yeah, that inside ball from Doraisamy to Kieran Deans, really lethal, and he's looked for it a few times, hasn't he? There's that distinctive driving maul once more, and still trudging it forward out the back. Doraisamy, will he go on his own to Valpi? Now with Matthews. The loose ball picked up, they didn't quite have enough track in front of them. Millward had the ball in the wrong arm.
But you can see there, he's literally watched as that hooker's come in, and he's seen the spaces now there. Really clever.
Corner anyway. But Smithers was not going to get the ball away that close to the line. St Ambrose 14, Samuel Whitbread Academy 50. Half a charge down. Mathewson with a great kick chase. Doraisamy could not get away. Radner once more, trying to find an edge and a soft spot in this St Ambrose defence. Hart once again. Whisked away to Chandler. They have numbers to the left, numbers to the right. Doraisamy kicks for the corner. It falls to Williams. And that was on a dime from Doraisamy and Owen Williams. The Whitbread 22 gets the fourth try of the game.
Yeah, again, that's excellent vision from Doraisamy. To see that and execute it is, or to see it is one thing, but to execute it is another. So really good play. He's been really instrumental in this game in terms of finding where there's space, and his execution has been really on point. I've been really impressed with him as a 10.
And you're right, Doraisamy, he's been a silent assassin really, hasn't he? Quietly gone about his business and just directed play and injected pace where it's needed, and I think his forwards might have been a little bit frustrated had that gone off the field of play, but great vision and great execution, and Williams, under a lot of pressure, had a wonderful job of finishing that off. 17, Whitbread 27. The carry. The number of conversions, and then the first try, and well, penalty Whitbread. The dice fall in their favour once more, and they go straight for the posts.
Yeah, brilliant call.
And that is full time. It came down to the final line out, the final pass. St Ambrose, they were close, but not quite close enough. And Samuel Whitbread Academy go to Twickenham in 12 days' time, where they will face the Midlanders, Old Swinford Hospital, in the Continental Tires National Under-18 Vase final. And Liz, wow, I don't think you can quite believe it. You've been on the edge of your seat all game.
Yeah, I think what a brilliant display of rugby that was. I initially, first 5-10 minutes, I wasn't sure it was, you know, which way it was going to swing, and it did swing both ways.
Well, we're going to take a look at the tries from this match once again. This was the first. It came through Max St Ledger. Matthewson was arms aloft, couldn't quite believe that it was that easy. This is the second try. It came from a man you've already mentioned, Kieran Deans. Will of a hard inside line. Nice dive to finish as well. Well, they were just impressive, weren't they? And we mentioned their fly half, Doraisamy, but he really did marshal the lineup today so well throughout. Off the tee. I think maybe my favourite this, the aerial acrobatics, difficult to finish.
Yeah, I think, you know, you practice that in training and with the hope that it'll play off in game time, and obviously it did today.
Owen Williams, the finisher here. Thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been brilliant actually. Thank you.
And highlight of the day, game of the day?
Oh, I actually really enjoyed this one. As I said, it just surprised me how the game developed, and it became a real battle. So yeah, I'm going to be a bit boring and pick this one.